nabanggit mo yung capitulation. What is it and how do we know that it is already that? And why is it very important?
Capitulation happens when prices are selling off irrationally. So, yung mga investors, mga traders, suko na. So, this usually happens when prices break the 200-day. Yan. So, most of the mga tinatawag natin mga bears, mga negative na mga analysts, ganyan. Nakikita nila, lumalabas na lahat ng negative news, ganyan. So, you will see in the headlines if that happens, parang end of the world na, those terms, end of the world na. So, most of the investors are throwing in their towel, ayaw na. So, this is relevant because if you hear what Warren Buffett said about prices collapsing, buying when it's fearful. So, these are the moments that when you know when it happens, if you are mentally prepared for it, you can take advantage of it. So, in my terms, it's called a gift to investors. So every time this happens, dapat don't be afraid. So try to see the true valuations of the companies rather than the price action. Kasi matatakot ka sa price action. So what I do is when I see it, I always refer to yung COL investment guide, yung kay April yan. I ask those mga analysts natin.
Right. Yan yata yung sinasabi ni Boss Edward na trade what you know, not what you see.
Trade what you know at about when prices are collapsing. Kasi parang wala na kasing sinasabi natin na timing sa baba. Wala nang timing. So you're banking on the value of the company, the upside to the fair value, and also the risk-reward potential. Risk-reward. It's easier said than done kasi at that moment, I'm sure
takot ka rin.
Ayaw na. Even your broker siguro takot na. So, but when you're used to it, siguro if you try it once or twice, there are rules naman eh. So there are rules and you can use a VAR strategy on risk management. So, siguro risk a portion of, let's say, 1% risk, VAR risk in your portfolio. Try to trade it.
Yung VAR process, no? Which means that you are not risking so much in any given play. Meaning, there's only a certain percentage of your portfolio that you put at risk in your trades.
So by standard, it's not more than 1%.
Let's talk about mental preparation. You mentioned it that if the trader is mentally prepared, those capitulations or moments of panic and where investors are really very pessimistic, they throw their stocks away, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
So how do you mentally prepare for that?
So I've been in the markets for how many years already? So what we teach in Kalum is when the markets break at the 50-day, so you have to lighten up. So it begins actually there, because when you don't lighten up, it would be difficult for you to be able to execute buying when things are capitulating. So it begins with being light when you need to be, which is at the break of the 50-day. And then when markets, so malayo pa lang
nag-raise ka na
nag-raise ka na ng cash, tapos pinaghahandaan mo na. At certain levels, I will pick up my favorite stocks, diba? Kaya so yung mga nasa listahan ni April. And you'll notice when prices are collapsing, you have to take note of the things that made it collapse. Like for example, last year it was the US raising interest rates, inflation. Remember yung sile 1,000, di ba? Sile 1,000 per kilo. So,
post sa Facebook niyan pare.
You have to take note of those things. And then at certain levels, when prices begin to quiet down, you will notice mawawala yung mga news na yan.
Question, dun sa sinasabi mo at the break of the 50-day, you lighten.
You
don't cut, you lighten. Sorry, you don't cut.
If you can cut,
completely.
if you can cut, then cut. But the most important thing is you at least lighten. Yeah. That's a critical average kasi rin yun eh.
So when you lighten at the 50-day EMA, when you see it go lower, probably
close to 200-day, close to 200 day. For me, when prices break the 50-day and goes to 200-day, at least you have 4 months of consolidation close to the 200-day. So that's what, yeah, it's, ayan, bilang yan. So, bilang yan. At least a quarter of consolidation. Yeah. At least a quarter.